fam, I'm Khosim Kulu Manzini. Welcome to my YouTube channel where ancestral wisdom meets everyday life. I get to share my spiritual journey, ancestral wisdom, expertise, challenges, and wins. Because in this platform and this home, we don't focus on the negative part of this journey, but we focus and strive for more positivity. So we do a lot of wins and then a lot of negativity so that we have something to uplift us. And I get to also share my daily rituals. If there are any daily rituals to share, divinations, I will definitely get to share that with you guys. And if you are on a journey of self-discovery, spiritual growth, seeking deeper connection with your ancestors, or want to learn more about spirituality, please hit that like and subscribe button on my page and stay tuned in. You will definitely benefit and grow from this channel specifically. Ne? So this is our second videos, guys. Look at my fingers. Look at my hands. I don't like showing my hands. It's the weirdest thing ever. This is also something that you guys get to know about me. Is that, yeah, I have days where like I was doing my nails and I had a lot of anxiety throughout the weekend and I wanted something to pick me up, right? And I decided to do this set of nails. And then when I was doing this set of nails, just when I was done and I had to do this side, the ancestors from this side were like, Briga. Yo, they killed my vibe. They're like, nope, we're not doing that. Today's topic is very interesting. So I'm going to try to do my videos in a way that it's formatted in a schedule way that you know that part 1 video leads to part 2 video leads to part 3. I'm sure that like a sequence, like I need a proper sequence so that it's also easy for you guys to go through the videos and to also understand. So this would be like a storytelling, a narration of a story, so it's easy for you to follow through, and I hope that I will be able to accomplish that. So now, well, today's one, we are going to look at 3 signs your ancestors are trying to connect with you. Have you ever felt like there's someone that's talking to you, or you are hearing voices, or you are experiencing or having encounters in your daily lives, but you just don't know what's what? You can't really put your finger onto it. You can't really understand this person that's trying to talk to me. And you can see that sometimes it's just a repetition of series. It's a repetition of events where you have to go somewhere and then something happens, or you hear something, or you need an answer and then there is a voice inside of you. So basically, those are some of the signs that your ancestors are trying to contact you. So we are going to look only into the 3 signs. I know there are other signs that are there that will always symbolize or be symbolic that ancestors are trying to connect with us, or spiritual guides. So the first one, it would obviously be vivid dreams or visions. They go hand in hand, though they happen differently, but it's almost one and the same thing, if I can say so. So you would have vivid dreams, and with you having vivid dreams, you would have encounters with people in your dreams. Either you know these people or you don't know these people. And there would be also animals in their dream. Different types of animals also signifies different types of ancestors. So you also need to be able to tell on the type of environment that you're in. How were you feeling during that time? And how were your emotions? How was the environment? How were people around you also behaving? That is also something that is very important when you look into such dreams, so that you don't interpret them wrongly, or you don't get in a way. You don't get lured and you have things or people, spirits that are acting as if they are your ancestors, only to find out that they are not your ancestors. Because something that we need to pay attention to is that we have shapeshifters. So shapeshifters can change themselves into anything in your dream. They can shapeshift themselves into looking like they are your ancestors or your parents or your siblings or people that you care about. So yeah, you would have encounters with people in your dreams, and they would be guiding you or they would be communicating with you. And this is also another way that ancestors are showing themselves to you. The other thing, what they would do is they would use a familiar face to communicate with you, because they know it's very easy for you to trust the familiar face. This could be of your mother, sibling, or your dad, or even your friend. Your most trusted and adored people are the ones that are usually used in the dreams, because they wouldn't hustle so much to relay the message to you, and you would definitely follow through if it's one of them that's showing up. You wouldn't have your guard up, unlike if it's a stranger. Sometimes it's different animals. Like I said, these animals either be chasing you, they would be chilling next to you, they would be sleeping with you, right next to you, not intimate but right next to you. You would be sharing a meal with them, or they would be just surrounding you. Different types of animals. Some of them, they're mystical. Some of them, it's the animals that we know. It could be a wild animal, but this wild animal, it's in your house. Like, how does it make sense? Most of the time, it's because it is your ancestors. Ne? And then visions also are there. You would have like a flash glimpse of vision that comes through, where it feels like you can see something, or you are being shown a picture or a video. This could also be a way of your ancestors communicating with you. 2, we just had load shedding. My apologies about that, guys. We are experiencing load shedding. Yeah, hey, the times that we're living in South Africa. So, by the way, we're about to get into sign number 2 that your ancestors are trying to be in contact with you. So, the number 2 is seeing symbolic messages. This could either contain numbers, letters, repetition of words. It does happen sometimes when you hear one word over and over again, like throughout your day or throughout your week. There would be that one word that actually stands out, kind of sounds like an answer or an affirmation. That's also another way that your ancestors are trying to get in contact with you. Symbolic messages also. This would be with numbers, where you see the same number over and over again, double digit numbers most of the time on your clock, on your watch, on your laptop, everywhere you go. It would either be 11, 11, 12, 12, 23, 23, 04, 04. There are very various numbers that you would see. And those numbers also, they have their own meanings behind it. When you see a certain number, you need to ask yourself, where are you mentally and emotionally? What is it that you're thinking of? What is it that you were praying about, or what were you asking about? Where are you placed, physically and spiritually? Do you need to move from where you at, or do you need to remain from that specific position or placement? So those specific numbers would actually give you a clear guidance as to what is it that your ancestors are trying to communicate with you, or your spiritual guides as well, right? The last one that we are going to get into. So the first one, we said it's visions and dreams. The second one, it's symbolic symbolic messages. So you're going to do the third one. Third one is that they would usually use smell and sound to communicate with you, right? Sound and smell also, again, it can actually go hand in hand with other people. Smell, in a sense that you would sometimes smell tobacco snuff, you would smell old people. I think we all know how old people usually have that distinctive smell. And you would either smell also mpepho sometimes, or you would smell something burning. That is also another way of them trying to contact you or to communicate with you. With sound, what might also happen is that you might hear a certain hymn. This is usually connected to Manyoloi, your spirit guides or spirit messengers, where you would hear a particular hymn playing in your head, or you would start humming it, or it would play on the radio or TV, or social media. That is also another way of them communicating with you. And then with ancestors, it would be a different song, obviously. And you would also get Bible verses or Bible scriptures. And this is also how your spirit messengers, Manyoloya, how Itunya Zaku, they're trying to communicate and contact you during that time. So you need to take a setback, be in solitude, and try to understand what is it that they're trying to say to you. A moment of stillness during that period when your ancestors are trying to communicate with you is very important. And what we do is sometimes as we panic when we receive certain dreams, we panic a lot. One thing that I will also advise you guys is that have a book, like a journal, where you write your emotions, you write your feelings, you write your thoughts, you write your dreams and your visions. This will actually help you to track how your ancestors are trying to communicate with you. There will always be repetitions or cycles, and one dream can actually match with the next dream, or it can take 6 months for one dream to be complete. So sometimes it's pieces of puzzles that we need to put together. There's something that you need to actually do. When you have certain dreams, try to remain calm. Do not panic. Do not reason with your emotions. Do not try to discern or decipher their dream physically. That is also another thing that leads a lot of people into danger, and getting the wrong meaning of a dream or even symbol. It's very important to us, as you know yourself better, you know what is happening in here, you know what is happening in here. So it's very essential that you pay attention to such things and consult with your ancestors when you receive a sign. Phahla, pray or meditate, or just have a silent conversation with your people. Tell them, I have received a message. I have a problem with understanding it. Please give me a clearer understanding, or give me clarity as to what is it that I'm supposed to do. Use signs or people that will be able to relay your message to me so that I can be able to understand. Sometimes also, again, they do use people obviously to be in contact with us. Someone else randomly will text you, or you will bump into another person, and a person will start sending messages or talking to you in a way, or saying something that you really wanted to hear at that time, at that point, you know. That is also are your ancestors talking to you, or the universe talking to you. So yeah, so these are the main signs that your ancestors are trying to contact with you. I know there's a whole lot of signs that are there, but these are the ones that I wanted us to touch base on. And if there's anything that comes forward, or if the spirit says we still need to look into it, or if you guys want me to still dive deeper into this conversation, this topic, preferably, please let me know. Comment down below. Also subscribe, hit that notification alert button so that every single time I upload a video, you get a notification of that. You understand? So I'd really appreciate your input. If this video resonated with you, or you need me to help you out in any other way, please do comment. I always emphasize on the please, double please, so that you guys hear me correctly. Let's build this community, let's grow together. Let me help you out to my best of my ability. Sure, Marcus.